Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Sweet Aroma Chicago weekly teen chat. We are so excited to be talking to everyone tonight about how to work your business during social distancing. And to kick it off, we're going to let Mark go ahead and maybe we should just open in prayer tonight.
Yeah.
You know, because I
Pray
know a
over
lot
our
of
business
people.
and team
Yeah,
and-
let's pray over our all the fears. I know there's a lot of anxiety going on. Lot like unknown, so maybe we should start off with prayer.
Okay.
We thank you, Lord Jesus. We thank you for this
God,
time
for your
together,
blessings.
Lord
We
God.
thank you, Jesus, for our
We
group and our
thank you
team
for
here
our
tonight.
team. We thank you
God,
for
we ask you
our
to move,
businesses that
Jesus. We ask you
we
to
have
bless each
online
and
that
every
we can
member in our
still
group.
continue,
God, we
God,
ask
to
you to bring
support our
comfort,
families,
bring
God, and we're
direction,
asking
bring
you
wisdom,
to give us
God.
wisdom, knowledge,
Jesus,
and
we ask you
direction,
to bless,
and bring
cover,
peace,
oh God,
Lord God.
cover our
Cover
country
us
as well as our team, oh God.
in your blood, Lord
And
God.
thank you,
Protect
Jesus.
us, Lord Jesus, in your name.
Amen. Okay, so what we want to start off with a little bit is, right now, everyone, not only in our businesses, but also in the country in general, is just, we're talking about this. There's so much fear, so much anxiety. You see it everywhere of all the things. I mean, there's been lots of jokes made about all of the stuff that's been just flying off the shelves, the TP especially. So many different things.
And I think it's okay. You got to find a sense of humor in everything,
yeah,
right?
exactly, exactly. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying it's, there's a lot of anxiety, right? So, but we can't live in fear in the what ifs. I've talked about that before, even when we were talking about, we sometimes can let ourselves fall into the what ifs. I always call them. What if this happens? What if I shut down? What if our work shuts down? What if this happens? Where I work at, they came in, said the same thing. We're probably going to shut down for a couple of weeks. And it was, it didn't come in. It didn't happen. They're not shutting down, at least not right now. But we gotta continue on, right? So we can't live in the what ifs. My suggestion is that, first of all, that we encourage each other as well as even people that we don't know by putting on encouraging posts on social media. You know what? Let's try and put in something that's going to be an encouragement to other people's, instead of the, all the things, the fears that people keep throwing out there, and all of the negativity that's going out there, because there is a lot of it, and a lot of it's just because of fear, right? So by trying to put out as much positive as we can, that's going to help lighten it. People are going to want to come see your posts more than the negative posts, right? Because when they see the negative posts, it makes them feel more afraid, right? It makes them feel more distant. But when they see the positive and they see the things that are actually uplifting to them, they're going to want to go to that. They're going to want to find that. Martha talked a little bit about the hand washing, the soaps, and we're in the perfect business, right? We've got cleaning, we've got natural cleaning stuff, we've got smell good stuff, things that lighten people's loads, right? Lightens your minds, lightens your attitude. Start, just trying to do that. I always say, try to help people wherever you can. So I read about someone else, another a consultant, where their husband found out one of their elderly people that buy from them, one of their elderly customers, couldn't find toilet paper and some of the basic necessities, right? Her husband went and found the things and brought them over to this customer. It's giving more than you take, right? What do you think that customer now feels towards that consultant? They care for me, not just my money, right? Mm-hmm. They care about me as a person, not just my money. They're going to want to do more business with that person. There's a book that I talk about quite a bit. I've talked about before, The Go-Giver. It talks about that principle. When you give more than you take, and you try to reach out to others and give more, you're going to succeed. You're going to be successful. Right. And that's kind of the principle in this book. There's some good things in there. I mean, I don't think we need to use everything, but it's something, if you get a chance, you might want to read The Go-Giver.
It's a really easy read, too.
Yeah.
And if you do Audible, it's great to listen to on Audible. We listen to it on Audible. Yeah.
But always give more than you take. Always, always, always. I know Heidi Norv will talk about that all the time. So that's just a couple of things that I wanted to make mention. Make sure we're doing positive posts. Today we're talking about, okay, I'm in sales still, even where I work at on my regular job. and everybody's like, we're not going to make anything. We're not going to do anything. Well, let me just tell you, I'm way ahead of what I was last month, and they weren't even talking about coronavirus last month. And it's because I'm still asking, right? I'm still asking. We don't have near the amount of customers coming in. I'm still talking to the customers. I'm still asking for the sale. And you know who's getting them? I'm getting them. They don't understand how I'm doing it. Well, it's not just me. It's part of what I portray, right? And continuing to ask for the sale. So make sure we're still doing that. Make sure we're throwing out that positive vibe. You know, let's look at the positives of it all. Like Martha talked about with the soap. Hey, you know what? Let's look at it this way. We've got great smelling products that are going to disinfect your house. They're going to keep you clean. All this kind of stuff.
And our soap also moisturizes your hands.
Right.
So it disinfects, moisturizes your hands.
Right.
And I don't know about you, but my hands were drying out.
Yep, for sure.
So from all the, I have a big old
hand sanitizer
bottle of, not hand sanitizer, the gel, the whatever it is. Anyways, in my truck, and every time I get in or out, I put it back on my hands.
Yep.
So
like anyways. Hand sanitizer.
Okay, thank you.
So the other thing that I wanted to say is, you know what? When you're throwing out some of this positive energy, these positive vibes with people, you know what? If people are having to be stuck in their homes, ask them, hey, do you need anything to keep your home smelling good? You're going to be stuck in your home more. Why don't you make sure it's smelling good, right? You know, if you're going to be stuck, the kids are going to be stuck at the house more. Animals are going to be stuck inside more, right? Whatever the case is, try and get some more, think about that. The other thing is, some of these people, they're worried because if they can't work, they're worried about what they're going to do. Perfect opportunity to talk to them about a home-based business, right?
Absolutely.
Think about it.
People are losing their jobs.
Right. So what do?
You could be a blessing when, those host rewards,
right.
Or if they want the full kit. I mean.
Right. Throw it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe someone's on the edge, and now all of a sudden they're considering, that, hey, I'm going to be laid off. I'm not going to be getting in my regular job. What am I going to do? Well, now think about it. This is a perfect opportunity where they can start their own home-based business. Yep. They don't have to worry about it. I think you're going to see more and more after something like this, where people are going to be working from their homes and less from offices.
Yep.
So it's a perfect opportunity to get people involved. So that's just some of the things that I have. And most of all, keep positive through the whole thing. It's so easy to fall into the negative and worry. Hey, I thought about it. I'm going to be off for 2 weeks. You know what I thought about? Yeah, it's nice to have the money, but guess what? Beach time's going to be even more fun. So, hey, they let me off. I'm going to the beach for a few weeks, right? I got a boat. We'll be on the water. You need me, call me. So just think of the positives. Think about the more family time that you're going to be able to get, right?
I just read this, and I'm going to share it real quick.
That's the other thing I wanted to
share this with you guys. This just came through on Instagram. I just read this. Somebody posted this. It says,
this is what Satan
This is what Satan says. I will cause anxiety, fear, panic. I will shut down businesses, schools, places of worship, and sports events. I will cause economic turmoil. But Jesus says, I will bring together neighbors, restore the family unit. I will bring dinner back to the kitchen table. I will help people slow down their lives and appreciate what really matters. I will teach my children to rely on me and not the world. I will teach my children to trust me and not their money and material resources. I thought that was so good. So now we're going to go into a little bit of how we can work our businesses. If you are not currently working your business online, we are going to teach you how to do that. And if you are mostly working your business online, and you want to step it up a notch, I think we have some things that can help you do that as well. And I'm going to let Carrie, if you want to unmute yourself, Carrie. Carrie she's made like a huge change within the past year on building an online business, and I'm so proud of her. She's done incredible, and I want her to share a few things what she's done.
Okay, y'all. Martha has helped me tremendously. Let me just say that. She's awesome. just helping me believe that I can do this. Okay, so like she said, I actually don't do events. I don't do a lot of home parties. I don't do a lot of Facebook. I've done Facebook parties. Most of mine is just sharing stuff on Facebook and just sharing it with people that I've met and people that I know. So that's basically really how I'm doing this. And and I'm not doing like tons, but it's keeping me going.
She just recently had a $2,000 month, so don't let her. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's true. So, anyway, I don't know if y'all, who of y'all remember or know about that 90-day sleigh. I think it was part of what we did maybe with Jen's. Somebody's challenge was the 90-day sleigh. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to put it in the files on here, or Martha will, or something. But the very top thing says add 5 new friends on Facebook. Okay. So this was back in February 4th, actually. So I went through there. I don't know if y'all do that, but you add people on, to Facebook. People that
Okay,
you
if
know.
anyone wants to ask questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions, because that's what.
That's what tonight's more about.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically it just says, okay, so you ask these friends you friend these people, okay? And then when they come back, they'll either say yes, no, whatever. Okay, so that February 4th, I have 5 people. And so this form has a place for you to write in 5 different people, the ones you ask. And then when they say yes, then you circle it, okay? So actually, well, anyway, so then I've been following these people. There's one lady on here that's in Pampered Chef, but she's actually a lady from church, not in just from a church that I kind of knew. But now I'm like, okay, I got you now. So I'm following her. Okay. So that's kind of what I've been doing a lot of.
So you've been building relationships with these people.
Yes, I'm building relationships. Okay. So like, and then and also following up real heavy on people that I've had other parties with and stuff. And then one lady, this Tracy lady, she joined. Well, she actually reinstated, but it's because she's been watching things, and then I've been trying to just have a relationship with people. So that's really a lot of what I've just been doing, is just friending people. Some I know, some I don't. And then they're like we've heard, go on there and make comments in people's posts and stuff. I've been doing that quite a bit. Okay, and this is an example. The other night, there's one lady that my daughter-in-law works with, and she ordered, I don't know, last year. And she's I thought, I don't like you, because I'm like, she just, every time I say something to her, no. And I saw her at Hobby Lobby one day. I had my mother-in-law with me, and we finally met. I never met the woman. So I think since that day, I didn't even have to tell her who I was. She knew exactly who I was when she saw me. Okay, just from seeing it, because I comment on her stuff all the time. Don't just like it or whatever. I've been actually commenting on her stuff. Well, then the other night, I mean, just on a whim, when I had this much time to squeeze in a little bit of, follow up, I followed up with her, and she's been saying no, 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 no. And I thought, I'm not talking to her. And then I thought, yes, I am. So I messaged her. Well, then she ordered. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like $50-something order, but that, so just
Right.
that follow up.
Yeah, makes a difference.
Yeah, not backing down. So that's all I got, Martha. I don't know of anything
Also,
else.
you go live how many times a week?
Well, they say the more to do it. And I've been doing it
that you need
3
to be
or 4
on your personal 3 or 4 on
Yeah.
your personal Facebook. You need to be going live at least 3 or 4 times a week. And it doesn't need to be just about your business. It needs to be maybe once about your business and the other time your kids, or talking, or whatever, something inspiring you could be sharing, right? What that does is it puts you in people's news feeds. Facebook loves live videos, and whenever it gets their attention, and they put you in people's news feeds when you go live, the more you do it.
Y'all, this 90-day sleigh has a place over here too where you can mark that. So it's keeping me accountable. And on Instagram, I did something on there earlier with that cleaning stuff. I haven't done a live on. Maybe I have. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I know to do is just stay in people's faces about stuff.
The 90-day sleigh will keep you accountable, and it will be a game changer in your business if you follow those guidelines on there. I can promise you that. So that's one thing you guys can be doing, and Carrie will upload that in Sweet Aroma Chicago so you guys can print that off and get started on that. So that's one thing. Here's what I've been working on today. I have had so many orders for the mini fan diffusers here recently, especially the whiff box last month. And I followed up with people to say, hey, how did you like the mini fan diffuser? Because I had several orders for that whiff box. So what I have done is put together a pod party, just in like a pencil pouch. So I started asking people today. I said, hey, since you are loving that mini fan, would you be interested in doing a pod party? Well, I've got so many parties from these, you guys, I had to go order more testers today. So that was exciting. It worked. Because, you know, sometimes you do things, you do this or you do that, and it doesn't work. And then something happens. You're like, oh, my goodness, I don't know what to do.
It worked.
So this worked. And so here's what I've done. So I printed off the fragrances that the pods come in. And I'm going to laminate these because you know how when you put things in these, they kind of just get all bent up. So I'm going to laminate these. So these are the fragrances of the pods. I put a catalog in there just in case, but I'm not putting order forms in there. I'm going to tell them just when they get an order for something, just to message me with the info, because some of these I'm mailing out, and I hate when I have to wait till they mail this back to get all those orders back. So I'm changing it up a little bit, and I'm asking them just to text me their orders, okay? And so I put I'm losing stuff. I got a mini fan in here. So in here, I'm sending them one pod that they could use. And then I put like, how many do I have in here, honey? 1, 2, 3. I put like, I think I have like 15. I didn't do all the fragrances, but I've got like 15 in here. So this is what I'm putting in my pod parties. And so, and what I did is I just went to my orders tab and I typed in fan diffuser, and anyone, even if they ordered the wall fan diffuser, I was texting people and I was telling them, like, how are you liking your, your fan, your diffuser or whatever. And, you know, the people that respond, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I've got some people that want to order, somebody told me. So that's when I just went ahead and asked them, hey, do you mind? I didn't say party. I did not say the word party. I said, hey, if I send you some samples, would you mind helping me out and collecting some orders from your friends and family and showing them? So if they have this, I'm not sending it, okay? But the people that have, some people have the wall one, I am going to send them this to use. But if they get orders, I'm going to let them keep it, right? It's $15. So that's kind of what my little, a little promo that I'm doing. But I stopped after I had 4 people that said they wanted to do it because I don't have enough testers. So when I get some more testers in, I'll start asking again. Oh, go ahead, Marcia.
Okay, sorry, I'm outside. It'll get quiet in a minute. Okay, it's quieter than my kids though, right? Okay, so I've also sold a lot of whiff boxes last month. And then what I done is a girl had ordered some pods for her Scentsy Go, because that's what I had sold to her. It's a while back. But she was like, do you have any testers of the new scents for the pods? And I was like, oh, I don't. And she's all the way in West Virginia. So what I did is I took the scented stickers and I made my own little spreadsheet of scented stickers of the pods, of the fragrances, and I sent them to her, and then she got her order, which I shipped to her with a bunch of goodies. Well, she liked it so much, she went on my website. She ordered, then her daughter ordered the mini fan diffusers. So if you don't have testers, I encourage the stickers.
Yeah.
Make your own spreadsheet. I didn't have all of them, but I had a good 8 or 10. So I started sticking them on there, and I decorated them, and I just mailed it out. Easy mail. Easy mail.
I don't think they need all of them. There's so
No.
many. There's a lot now. I mean, this is how many we have now, you know?
Yeah, I've seen that. I need to print that off. Yeah.
So I think if we give them like a good variety to choose from of like the food scents, the clean scents, the masculine scents, a little bit of each, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. It worked. I got 2 orders out of it.
That's
awesome.
That's awesome. Good for you. All right. Anyone else have any questions on iPod Party? All right. All right. I've got some other stuff. Anyone have anything they want to share? Oh, Shayna, go ahead, hon.
So I did what you did. Hold on, look at this. So let me turn it around. Look what I got. Oh, hold on. There we go. I got those clear mailers.
Oh,
So
awesome.
I went on Amazon. I got them, right? And then I printed out the new scents, and I got all the stickers. So I did that last weekend. So this weekend, I'm going to work on sending these guys out to like my new customers I have now and some old ones that haven't smelt the new ones yet.
So you're doing stickers?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
And hold on, look at here. I got my little buddy with me right now. But I took the old testers and I made samples. I mean, one of the, those like little small ones that we had, but now they have like the bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
I took those and I just started melting them. So I'm like, what am I going to do with these? I just make testers out of them. And they're current ones too. So
there you go.
That works.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for you. That's awesome. All right. So I've got tons of resources, you guys, and we are not going to have time to go over all of this, but I am going to go over a few things. Okay, since what has become, seems like it's becoming popular is doing Zoom parties. So this is what we're doing here is Zoom. So you could invite your friends and family to a Zoom party that you do yourself, and you can just do it live. So it could be similar to like, you could do it like a bingo. So I have a lot of people that are doing online bingo parties now. You could do a Zoom bingo party, right? How fun would that be with some of your people, right? So you do it for, you can have that unlimited. Like this, what we do here, you guys, is free. So we are on a time frame of 40 minutes, but it's free. So if you have enough material to do like a 30-minute party, obviously you need to give yourself a little time for introduction and kind of closing it down a little bit. So that's why I say keep it to 30 minutes, but you can do that. Facebook party, of course, make it fun and interactive. And again, I have a lot of people that I've heard they're doing bingo Facebook parties now. Itzel is doing them. I think, is Jen Villaforte on here? No, I think Jen Villaforte is starting those as well. FaceTime parties, get your iPhone homies together and you can do FaceTime parties. Text parties, you guys, does everyone know how to do a search in Sweet Aroma Chicago? Okay, you can type text party and all the info for a text party will come right up. They've got on here an intimate home party, like is one of them, but we're kind of keeping away from that right now. Online craft show. So again, you could use Zoom for that. Online fragrance flower decorating party. Okay. Online egg express yourself decorating party. Again, you could do that via Zoom. Everyone's coloring their eggs, right? Are there fragrance flowers? The bag parties, I just talked about that. Same thing as kind of a pod party, just same idea. They got craft party, organize the supplies and mail or delivered to guests. Follow up with your customers. Of course, we're all using Amy, right, for follow-up, I hope. Fortune is in the follow-up. Yep. All right. Offer porch pickups. So I think we talked about that in our Sweet Aroma group a little bit. So offering porch pickups for your customers. So you don't have to see anybody face to face. They come to your porch, they pick it up, or you drop it off on their porch, right? Send happy mail to customers. Include laundry samples, include clean samples, pet samples, include all those. I like to call it happy mail. Send happy mail to your customers. Put a smile on their face, right? Makes a big difference. When you follow up with your customers like that, when you spoil your customers, they are going to come back for more. You are going to be their forever consultant when you treat them good. Offer specials, spend $40 or more and get a free hand soap, or you could do a free scent circle, whatever is affordable for you and within your budget, okay?
This weekend, we really tried to make sure that we gave out the $5 in wax cash. So, to get people to end up coming back to us. Mm-hmm. We tried to really focus in on that this weekend, so.
Mark talked about this. Keep asking people to join you on your business journey. Be creative with your social media posts. Okay, it's kind of like what I did today with the hand soap. Like, people love to watch people do things like wash my hands. Like, I don't know. People are into this kind of stuff, right?
Wash your feet. I hear there's people into the feet thing right now. I don't know.
Use a Scentsy soap, like soak your feet or something, right? I'm saying get creative, you guys.
Meredith's face killing me. You're killing me, Meredith.
Hey, do a spa party with your girls. Use the Scentsy soaps. Get a loofah, Scentsy soap, right? Okay, let's move on. All right, cleaning, all the cleaning stuff, you guys. Clean your bathroom, go live, clean your countertops. Carrie does this a lot. Carrie's amazing at that. Like, do it, you guys. Cleaning your toilets. People like to watch us do stuff. I don't know why we're intrigued by this, but we are, right? People are. Bathe your dog. Go live, bathing your dog, right? Your fur baby, whatever. I don't know, but get creative. You have to get out of your box. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Get attention, because that's what this is about. It's going to get the orders coming in. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Get creative, add more helpful tips to your VIP page. Okay, learn to take better product pictures. Taking your own pictures of our product is amazing. My daughters have really helped me out a lot with this, with my iPhone. One thing, just making sure your lens on your camera is clean makes a big difference. I'm telling you it does. So get some little Windex or something and clean that off, and make sure
we should be doing that anyways.
Right. Washy. Anyways, making sure, like, tap it in, making sure it's focused, right? And using, what is that app that I use? It's free, you guys. My daughters have me use it. Visco. I just do a couple of filters on there. It makes a world of difference. And if anyone else wants to know anything about that, Visco is spelled, I know, VSCO. Download that app, and it'll be a game changer for your photos. Post a different product every day. Do a Facebook Live with your family. Like, how fun is that? Like, there's questions on Pinterest, and you get your kids involved, and you ask them questions, and you go Facebook Live. They are the funniest things ever, because you never know what your kids are going to say, right? More family time, right? I do that with my grandbabies sometimes. You guys.
Meredith, I seen your minion coming in there earlier.
And you know what? Kids love to be on the camera, right?
She's sitting right over in front of me.
Yeah. I seen her. She was sticking her face in a little while ago.
These are things that are going to help you with your business. Like, they're not necessarily, but we're in the family business, right? Our kids should be involved in our business. Catch up on a business project you've been putting off. Perfect time to do that. And I already went to learn a new skill. I kind of went over that with Visco. Purge any unneeded business supplies and reorganize your business space. So like Shayna was saying, she's using some of her old business supplies, right? Perfect time to do that. Reevaluate and create new systems. read a business or a self-help book. So the one we talked about earlier would be a good one to get started. Listen to a business-related podcast. Scentsy has their own podcast. It is so amazing and so inspiring. Anyone have any questions? Anything else you want to add? You guys, I ran out of time. I got all of this and this. I will post it in Sweet Aroma. These are all ways for you to work your business right now in, what's it called again? Social, what are we calling this again?
Distancing.
Distancing, social distancing. I keep forgetting that word. All right. Anyone else have any tidbits you want to add? Tips, ideas, share, please. Meredith, go ahead.
Okay, so I've had a lot of people pulling out their orders on me. So today I actually went live, and I know people are struggling. It's just, it is what it is.
Right.
And I said that today only that I would waive taxes and shipping. And I think I ended up getting like $156 in orders.
Wow.
And the people were so thankful. They were like, oh, this means so much to me now. You know, I know it's just a little bit, but every little bit helps me. And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
they were really, really appreciative of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Good.
little
Yeah.
extras, because hey, you know what? We're all in this together, right?
Exactly.
So
That's amazing. That's awesome. That's huge.
yeah.
I think we really do need to focus, though, like you said, on utilizing this time with our stuff that we have, like I said, our cleaners and things like that.
Mhm.
Let's utilize that. You know, let's focus in on that. Even our pet supplies, like Martha said, you know, washing them with it. I mean, so far it seems like people are loving stuff, and people will spoil their pets.
We did a show this past weekend, and we had a show the weekend before, and you guys, they had a show while I was in Mexico. All 3 shows, people were wanting pet products. They were asking about them.
Yeah.
So you guys, people will spend money on their fur babies, let me tell you.
And we didn't really have that much with us. We had, you know, more of like wax and oils and things, but we sold out of it.
Yeah.
You know,
we did.
so
Yeah.
we didn't even have a lot with us, but we had people that were asking about it, wanting it.
Yeah.
You know, what other scents are available. You know, so hopefully, because the bottle's so big of the shampoos, that they're going to want to, you know, try some of the other scents too. So,
and another thing too, you guys to think about, this is the time for us to, like sometimes we feel like we don't have a grasp on social media. This is the time for us to master this, right? This is the time for us to figure this out, okay? This is the time for us to take advantage of this. We're all stuck at home, right? So let's do these things that we talked about. And I can't wait to hear what your results are from doing just these few simple things. I think it's going to be a game changer in our businesses. She's licking you. So funny. And like social media, we have no overhead, right? We don't have to pay any show fees. We don't have to go to parties and give like stuff away for free, right? Like social media is free.
Yep.
So let's do it. Let's challenge ourselves. And oops, I didn't pay attention. Is there questions in the chat? Becca, thank you. This was very helpful. I have to sign off. Oh, you are welcome. Great idea. I put my fan in a grab bag too. Awesome. All right. All right, you guys, we're out of time. It was fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys, and we will chat with you later. Have a great rest of your evening.
Bye.